Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions, conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Pavard attempts a clearance. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's looking to set free a runner. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Distributed tidily. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, they can break here. Wirtz. Now it's Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Dembele. Cross goes in there. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today? Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Back into the middle. Goes looking wide. Darmian, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Foden. Foden! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And it's Gnabry. David! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pavard. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Quickly taken. Now it's Barella. Benacer. No goals as yet. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Wirtz. Oh, well played. Benacer. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's found a way through. Wirtz. Forwards and with intent. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Nicely weighted ball. Gets his pass away. That is a brilliant interception. Looking for the runner. And now the breakaway. Foden. And Benacer. Barella looking to penetrate opposition lines. Pavard. And it's Darmian. And that has been cut short. Wirtz. Well seen. Saw that coming. Gnabry. Now it's Son Heung-min. Barella. Looking for options for movement. Hits one! Goal! Milan!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Son Heung-min. And it's Gnabry. And here's Son Heung-min. Spread it left. Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He rises! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Gnabry.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Darmian.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Stood up well to him there. Wirtz. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Barella. Benacer. Foden. Benacer. Milan looking to pass their way through. Zakaria. And it's Dembele. That's a throw. Gnabry. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Milan need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
And that interception was most necessary. Gvardiol. He's gone forward. It'll be a throw-in. Can he finish? Have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. Darmian out-muscles him. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good alertness. En-Nesyri. Gnabry. Now Foden. Gnabry. Benacer. Oh, good read. Barella. Great ball if he can get there. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's En-Nesyri. Foot in. That is ended up in no man's land. Wirtz. Wriggles his way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. He's had a shot! And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Dembele. Barella! And that is wildly off target.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. He won't be happy with that one. Asensio, Benacer.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Spot on, Peter.
Pavard. Ball's out once more. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
There's the hit! He scores! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter.
Pavard with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Now it's En-Nesyri, Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Milan really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
There's the shot! Barella. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Chance here to counter. Musiala. Fiddles it through. Works it forward. Rafael Leao.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He's found a way past. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely passing, lovely movement. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mbappe. And the counter is on. And that's it. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Can he put it away? An early chance, their first of the game.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, a team's spine so often starts with Manuel Neuer. The moniker of sweeper keeper often hides another strength of his, which is his distribution, one that always puts his teammates on a positive footing.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Foden, looking for the run. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That has ended up in no man's land. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, that's a key interception. He's looking to set free a runner. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Fires from distance. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And he's on his way!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Cross goes in there. Looks to bypass the midfield. Zakaria. So it is still 0-0. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Done delicately. No, that's been intercepted. De Bruyne. Barella. Gnabry. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. To Barella. And that's been intercepted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Danger averted for now. De Bruyne. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now that looks a decent ball. Gnabry. Foden. And that has been cut short. And it's Dembele. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Played towards the front line. Rafael Leao. Steam. Rafael Leao! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Milan really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. Rafael Leao. This is promising. Dembele.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Ronaldo looking to run onto it. Dembele. He won't be happy with that one. Great hit! It's there!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make so...
And there's the end of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Milan don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
And now the breakaway. Rudiger. And Bastoni. And it's Darmian. Barella. Now Foden. Looking tidy in possession here. Real chance! It's a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Dembele! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Benacer. And it's Darmian. Darmian powering forward here. He's gone for goal! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he? Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Dembele. Great defending, strong and determined. Foden.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Dembele. Can he get it through? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Benacer with the clearance. Milan can start a counter here. And he's straight offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Rudiger gets it away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
So what can they make of this? Let's come backwards here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Barella calmly anticipates. Rafael Leao threads one in. Barella, the muscular approach does pay off here. Pavard cuts out the pass. Musiala fiddles it through. Oh, he's played it in low. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. Ball on the spot. Can he? And they've turned it round. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Milan take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Half an hour gone in the second half. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pass is just off target.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Forward it goes. Musiala, they're urging him to shoot. And he's cut it out. That's been cut out, well played. Forwards and with intent. Tries to get it clear. That's a shade optimistic. Chiesa. Benacer. Chiesa. Gently done. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Interesting ball. And he's gone looking for safety. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Rudiger cuts it out. Pass somewhat off target. Barella, good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Benacer, the final seconds now. Milan looking to pass their way through. Might be danger here. Barella. Musiala. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that's it. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Pavard spots it and intercepts. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Nicolo Barella is by all accounts a jack of all trades. I think that's a very good way of describing how this player operates, because he's growing into one of Italy's most important midfielders, and he always has a say in what's going on, and he looks like captain material for the future. I think this guy has a lovely presence about him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Could move up a gear here. And it's Gnabry. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, no joy this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of...
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Played back in. Son Heung-min! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that could set him on his way. He is now the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Pavard with the clearance. And through to the goalkeeper. Eder Militao. And he cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior! Magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Milan have the lead.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Milan draw first blood here.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Barella.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Barella. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Throw in. Engages and forces him off the ball. Milan, corner number 2 then. Gnabry. Milan can counter promptly here. Now it's Mbappe. Dembele. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Foden gets a good foot in there. Zakaria. Barella. Oh, great ball!
Vinicius Junior!
He's got away with one there. Darmian. And it's Gnabry. And that's been intercepted. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham. Good read, needed to be.
Milan truly have no need to pass.
Vinicius Junior!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Darmian. Well seen. Saw that coming. Picked out brilliantly. Solid! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Milan take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, that was vital. Foden. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Mbappe. Distributed tidily. Some good work on the right flank here. And the whistle goes for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Well, the action has already resumed here.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Benacer, and that interception was most necessary. Good spot, he's seen the run. Well read, nice interception. And he was alert to it. Son Heung-min. And they win it back again. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Defending of the desperate variety.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Shifted upfield.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Dembele. Dembele.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And it's Gnabry. That's a shade optimistic. Keeper's got good distance on that. Barella does really well to win the ball there. Nicely weighted ball. Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And the pass is intercepted. Lovely ball. And the shot! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Vinicius Junior demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Milan find a position of real strength now. Barella. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And he's found a way past. He's beaten the offside trap. Gnabry. Back into the middle. Well, that is one way to stop him. No, that's been intercepted. Rudiger cuts out the pass. And the counter-attack is on for Milan.
Milan appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
Now it's Sorloth. Now that looks a decent ball. Foot in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Foden. Now that's well seen too. He could be in here. In with the challenge. And the counter is on. Now it's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Just eases him off the ball. And he's picked out the run. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Musiala played towards the other side. Sorloth. And that's it. Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Milan just looked like a rabbit in the headlights, Peter. When put under any pressure, they ran scared and kept running.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. The San Siro for Osimhen! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Osimhen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Gnabry! Gnabry! And again the keeper stands strong.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I've got my eye on Militao, who's developing his game very well and quite quickly. I think you need someone very strong in the central defensive position.
Chance to finish. Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Eder Militao cuts it out, and it's played forward. Works it forward. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Barella. He won't be happy with that one. Musiala.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Darmian gets it away. Gnabry. Well read, nice interception. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that interception was most necessary. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's cut it out. Neither side yet able to find the net. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Darmian. That's Rudiger. Pavard. To Barella. Benacer. To Darmian. And it's Marquinhos. And he goes cross-field. Pavard. And Benacer. Gnabry. A real chance if he can get through. Goes down, but nothing given. Barella does really well there. He is strong. Nico Williams. Fiddles it through. Loose pass, and they shot a goal! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead!
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Bellingham. That's a nicely measured pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, that's a key interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bellingham. Nico Williams. Driving forward. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Barella. Williams. Barella. Son Heung-min. And it's been taken straight back. Bellingham. Barella. Threads one in. There's the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Have their second corner now. Pavard tries to clear. Milan can counter promptly here. Tell. Musiala. Gnabry. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the game has already resumed here.
Milan need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Son Heung-min. That's headed upfield. And that has been cut short. Plays a sharp little ball here. Here's great hit! Barella. That's a little off target. Musiala. Musiala! Now that looks a decent ball. Gnabry. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Saliba, he's not got that quite right. Now it's Osimhen. Son Heung-min is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Gets his pass away.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Benacer. Barella. Driving. Can he finish? It's a goal! AC Milan are all square. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Nico Williams. Can he spark a counter here? And he's been shifted off it. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well seen, saw that coming. Musiala. Surlot. Real chance here, he's got the shot away! Son Heung-min. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Barella. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. There's no flag. Shapes to shoot! Pavard gets it away.
Milan merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Son Heung-min. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Williams! Courtois with the clearance. Surlot. And they're quick to get it back. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go for it territory right now. It's almost too easy for him, this.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. It's run loose here. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Cleared without complication.
Surlot really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rafael Leao. Guendouzi. We are into overtime. Now Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Oh, what a mistake! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here. Points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. Red and black wherever you turn, the stands
And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that really is so impressive. Milan trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Gnabry. There's the shot! He's scored! 2, and we've barely begun here.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Milan take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Barella gets across and deals with it. He's gone forward, and that has left him in a heap. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that's been intercepted. Looking for the runner. Oh, he's one-on-one. Can he finish? They are rampant. And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Belts one. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Milan were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very threatening.
Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Played with finesse. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looks to bypass the midfield. Mbappe. Oh, good spread. And the pass is intercepted. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Good challenge. Excellent. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. And they are right back within touch. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
So is this the start of a comeback? Foden. Benacer. Oh, good read. Now it's Dembele. It's gone out for a throw-in. Marquinhos tries to clear. Well seen, saw that coming. Vinicius Junior. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham. Gnabry. And it's Darmian. Benacer. Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that interception was most necessary. Osimhen. Closing in on goal. Well, the movement is slick, the speed... He's got the shot away! It's a goal! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Looking to widen the gap even further here. Milan with a free kick then. Drilled in low. Another chance from a corner. And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Dembele. And now the breakaway. Decent progress down the left. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Gets his pass away. He's looking to set free a runner. Mbappe! Shot a goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
And he cuts out the supply. There's the whistle for half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Milan to lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2. There's the start of the second half. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's managed to get rid. Benacer. And no, that was never going to make it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vinicius Junior. Valverde crosses. Big chance, corner. Backward it goes. Now the finish! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Pavard making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Vinicius Junior looking to play it into the box. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, good read. He's found a way through. Shot could be on. He's found... Osimhen! He can pounce on that. Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are...
Pavard is the guilty party there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, that is one way to stop him. Foden. And that's been intercepted. Spread it left. Ball is over the line.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Can he put it away? Foden. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt.
And he has been fouled there. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Milan, corner number 2 then. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Milan can start a counter here. Musiala. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Well seen, saw that coming. Valverde. Darmian deals with that comfortably.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that interception was most necessary. Nice bit of trickery. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
So what can they conjure from this one? And this, an opportunity to pull level. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Barella opts to play it back. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's just beyond his reach.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Marquinhos. Oh, good read. Can he get it through? That's been cut out, well played. Son Heung-min has created one goal already. Kulusevski, oh, just skips past his man.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Musiala. Deep into stoppage time. Musiala, and it's Son Heung-min. Rudiger cuts out the pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Valverde. Now that's a fine challenge. Rafael Leao and Darmian. That's a throw. Loose pass, and they could be in. Guendouzi. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.